Good evening and welcome to Poland Daily. I'm Nicholas Richardson and this is the news. Archbishop Marek Jędrzejewski, Metropolitan of Krakow, has become the target of vicious attacks by leftist media after the homily he delivered yesterday in St. Mary's Basilica. In his sermon, the Archbishop stated that radical LGBT ideology poses a threat to Poland, as did Marxism and Bolshevism in the not-too-distant past.
Archbishop Jędrzejewski, in a sermon delivered during Holy Mass on the occasion of the Warsaw Uprising, referred to the threats that are facing Poland today. We are not experiencing the Red Plague in our country anymore, but that does not mean that there is no new plague that wants to control our souls, hearts and minds. Not Marxist, not Bolshevik, but born of the same spirit, neo-Marxist. Not red, but with rainbow colors. According to publicist Rafał Ziemkiewicz, Archbishop Jędrzejewski said words to which many Poles would put their names.
Nakazuje nam Ewangelia, żeby mowa nasza była tak.
After the homily given in St. Mary's Basilica, the Metropolitan of Krakow became the target of furious attacks by politicians of the liberal left and its supporters. Paweł Lisicki, the editor-in-chief of the weekly Do Rzeczy, thinks that the sermon of Archbishop Jędrzejewski was right to the point, and thanks to it, public discussion was possible. In my opinion, Archbishop Jędrzejewski very well reads and very accurately interprets contemporary threats and has not only the right but also the duty to show what the gospel is today and how to lecture, just as the other ideologies were a threat to Poles, so now is this rainbow ideology a threat. The fact that a wave of hate and hatred is aimed at him means that he has hit and defined modern threats as well. The wave of hatred against Archbishop Jędrzejewski fits right into the phenomenon of growing aggression from the promoters of the LGBT ideology in the form of ongoing ridicule of the Catholic Church and priests, and is the increasing violent attacks of which it has become the target. I think that the aggression towards priests and the promotion of LGBT ideology are the two symptoms, probably the same fight we are observing at the moment. This is the struggle of the Catholic Church's foes against the Church, and from this struggle we get the promotion of the ideology which is criticized and condemned by the Church. In this country, every event starts with a Holy Mass. We are going to change that too.
The President of Poland, Andrzej Duda, has signed a new law concerning the establishment of a museum to be known as the Westerplatte and the Second World War Museum. The mayor of the city of Gdansk is against the new law on political grounds.
The law on the construction of the Westerplatte and the Second World War Museum will speed up the construction of the new open-air museum. Currently, the areas on the Westerplatte Peninsula belong to a dozen or so owners, among others the Polish Border Guard, as well as private and state-owned companies. However, most of the area belongs to the city of Gdańsk. It is about 9 hectares in total. On the peninsula, there are still the remains of defensive buildings, mostly in very poor conditions.
Last night, the headquarters of the National Council of the Judiciary was attacked. A masked man threw bricks at the windows. The motive for the attack is as yet unclear.
According to the police, the man was masked. The window has been damaged. According to unofficial information, which was provided by the independent portal.pl, on pages attached to the bricks was written the words, "The W hour is approaching. Come to your senses, your time is near. We will not agree to such a Poland."
Prime Minister Morawiecki, in an interview with Richard Quest on CNN, an American news channel, said that his government is planning to do everything it can to reduce the level of emigration of young Poles. According to Morawiecki, one way to achieve this goal, among others, is by abolishing income tax for persons under 26 years of age.
We want them to stay in Poland. We want them to find jobs, to quickly gather some experience and not to emigrate. We don't want to be an aging state, a dying state. We want to be a state with future. And this is why we have introduced this. It is some cost to our budget, but our budget is very close to being, balanced. So we will manage to accommodate this cost. But this is for me a great investment in the future of our country.
That's the news. Thank you for watching. Stay with us for the weather, Poland Daily Business and more programmes. But from me, it's have a good night and a better tomorrow.